guys, I want to do a quick run through of what the packet of materials that you got today is all about. First, I want to say I'm so excited that you're interested in the program and everything that it's going to entail. So let's get started. The first little half sheet that you're going to get is just a check off. There's a lot of different things you're going to need to turn into me in order to go on the field trip, as well as a bunch of different information here at the bottom. So we'll be meeting as an entire group in the next couple of weeks before November 8th when we go to Invention Land, but I wanted to just get you all of the information now. So in addition to that, like I said, there is a checkoff, so you can keep this and make sure you're getting everything into me that needs turned in so you can guarantee your spot. Okay, the next page is from WQED. It's the Design Lives Here. It's a questionnaire just about your prior knowledge of engineering. It's anonymous. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. They just want to kind of get a gauge as to where students fall with what they understand about engineering, what they think it is, and expect it to be. And I did want to point out on the back, it just says first name, and then you can write Marshall Middle School and the grade and your age, but only your first name. So no need to include anything beyond that. Okay, so that's one of the things that will come back to me. Then you're going to see two packets. Like I said, there's a lot of materials. The first packet is pretty much everything that I need back. So the first page is a letter to your parents just explaining what the program is, what it will entail this school year, different things that are offered to you, as well as information about the field trip. The main thing on here is that it points out that there is a $10 fee, and this is only because we need to pay for our bus transportation. Everything with the field trip is covered by the program, so you don't need to pay for lunch or anything that we will be doing there, any of the materials. That's all covered. We just need to make sure we take care of our $10 fee so that we can get there and get back. Okay, but otherwise there will be t-shirts and lunch provided, as well as all the supplies and equipment that is complimentary. So otherwise there's a lot of information on that page. The next one is the field trip form for school. So if you could make sure to fill out like your name at the top, get all of your teachers to sign it because we'll be missing all day, and then your parent's signature at the bottom as well. That would be wonderful. The next page is the Invention Land confidentiality agreement. So being that we're coming into an actual employment office, we need to abide by their rules. So this is just your parents, intent showing that you are legally bound and you're going to behave correctly. They can read through everything that's on there. And the final one that needs signed in return is for WQED. They will have cameras there. In the past, they've had video cameras and just normal snapshot cameras. And if your picture happens to get taken, they want to know that they have permission or not have permission to take and use the footage that you might be in if they want to put together a commercial or something for their television show. So if you could also make sure that your parents read through this and sign it. And that is all in the turn-in packet. And if any questions arise, your family is welcome to email me and I'll clear up any concerns. Now let's get down to the fun stuff. Here is the first challenge that we're going to be taking part in. And the front cover of it is our design process. This is what you're going to follow pretty much, and you probably already do it without even realizing it. Anytime you go to solve a problem, first you figure out what the problem is, then you brainstorm through it, then you design something, you build it, you test and evaluate, and this cycle, notice it keeps going, because then you redesign it, build it again, test and evaluate, redesign, build, until you come up with something that's exactly how you want it to be, the best solution that you can come up with, and you can share it with others. So, great first page. The second and third pages, the second page and third page have some different invention resources. I know a lot of you have come to me with different ideas you've had. Maybe you watch Shark Tank or you've been involved in different programs. And there are a lot of projects out there which are listed here online. And then there's contests that you might want to take a look into. If you've invented some toys or tech challenges, you might want to see if you can get something else out of it as well. So there's some websites for you to check out, as well as on the next page, inventions, inventors, some different backgrounds, more websites, like I said, that are pretty interesting to look through. And then our first invention challenge. Your name is going to be up here with your group members, and every group is assigned a category. And so if you just read through this, I won't read everything, but it steps you through the things that you're going to have to do. Your goal is going to be to invent something within your category that solves a problem. So you're going to ask people what problem they find. So if you're in the kitchen, what problems are there in the kitchen that, you know, an invention could help fix? And then you're going to go through, maybe draw out some sketches of things that might fix or help solve that problem. On the next page, you're going to be responsible for making some type of prototype, which is basically just a model of this. And that's what we're going to bring with us, because Invention Land is where people bring their inventions. So we're going to bring our invention, and you're actually going to pitch this idea to the inventors there. So it's similar to Shark Tank in that you're going to stand up in front of them and talk about what you came up with, why you think it works, and what you would see, you know, where you would see it going from here. The materials available are listed here. I have a lot of these in the classroom, so you don't need to worry about getting them. So after you feel like you have your problem, your project is figured out, what you want to build, then you're going to come and show it to me, and that's what it says up here, and you can start building. And then the last page is the pitch document. This just kind of outlines what you're going to be expected, how you're going to be expected to present it when we're there. And on the very back page is a guideline that you're going to need to fill out just so that you have an idea of what to talk about, and so that the inventors, whenever your paper projects and prototypes are sitting there, they can kind of reference back at it. So who you are, the problem, your target audience, your idea, the invention. And this will be a 2-minute presentation that you and your group will give. Nothing incredibly strenuous. It's a very comfortable environment, but you do need to make sure you're prepared. So we'll be doing practice ones leading up to the trip. So I'm very excited about this. As always, if you have any questions, I'm here. I can answer anything that your parents may be concerned with or you may have questions about, but I'm excited about it and looking forward to getting started. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.